Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching News 8 Now. I'm Alexandra Carter. One person is dead after a standoff at a school with Germantown police. According to the Associated Press, Germantown police were called to a middle school parking lot last night for a person acting erratically. When they arrived at the school, the person climbed onto the school's roof and fired at them. The officers returned fire, killing the person. There were about 70 students in the school at the time of the shooting. Officials say no students were hurt. There are no classes at the middle school today, so the Wisconsin Department of Justice can investigate the incident.
Well, it sure was a very rough and stormy morning here for some of us across the Coulee region. We saw reports of seeing hail and also very heavy downpours along with some frequent lightning. Here's the last 12 hours and you can see what happened. Lots of showers and storms overnight and also into early this morning. And those storms have cleared out from this morning, but I am watching another round that has developed towards the west right near or just east of the Twin Cities. And you can see plenty of lightning activity near Baldwin, 63 and Red Wing. All these showers and storms are moving their way towards the east. Also watching a couple of storm cells near Clark County around the Loyal and north of Neillsville area, so we'll keep an eye on them. Here's a look at what happened here from today so far. Lots of hail reports. These were only very small hailstones. Some of them were up to around ½ inch or so. We could see more of that here later today. We'll keep our eye on that. Current temperatures into the 50s and 60s. City Cam 8 off to a very cloudy look. And your forecast overall today does call for more showers and storms late this afternoon into early this evening. I'll have those details coming up in a bit. Alexandria?
All right, we'll see you then, Derek. Thank you. A Vernon County man is recovering after falling 18 feet from a tree stand this weekend. According to Vernon County Sheriff Roe Torgerson, dispatch received reports of a fall in rural Viroqua around 7:30 Saturday. Responders arrived and the hunter was flown to Gunderson Health System. The fall happened on private property in the town of Jefferson and is still under investigation. Meanwhile, the Iowa Department of Natural Resources is reminding hunters to be careful and responsible with their firearms. According to state data, one person has been killed and 3 others injured this hunting season. Iowa DNR Hunter Education Coordinator Jamie Cook is urging people to remember basic firearm safety practices.
Some of the big ones are always treating every firearm as if it were loaded, and then keeping your muzzle pointed in a safe direction would be the second one. And then making sure of what is in front of and beyond your target. That is a huge one.
The Iowa DNR also recommends hunters should keep their fingers off the trigger until they're ready to fire. And also, hunters should wear high visibility blaze orange attire so other hunters can easily spot them. The armed man who went to the Wisconsin state capitol looking for Governor Tony Evers has moved out of the state. On October 4th, Joshua Plesnick went to the capitol with a loaded handgun in a holster. He was demanding to speak with Governor Evers, who was not in the building at the time. Plesnick was arrested, but after posting bail, returned to the capitol that very same night with a semi-automatic rifle. He was arrested again and released on bond on Friday. In an interview yesterday, Plesnick says he moved to Nebraska to live with family. He says the incident has made him unemployable. He also says he has no intention of hurting anyone and does not want to go anywhere near Governor Evers. The end might be near for some La Crosse schools. 2 elementary schools face closure in the La Crosse School District. A committee advisory group is already recommending the closure of Northwoods International School. Now they must decide between closing Spence or Hinton. The district superintendent says the reason for the potential closures is declining enrollment.
In just the last 8 years, we've had 719 students fewer enroll and attend our schools.
The FAC has been meeting since April to discuss the future of the schools. Now they're in the final phase of recommendations. Closing down the schools could save the district $2.6 million a year. The FAC will meet again on November 2nd to finalize their recommendation. The school board is not bound by what the group recommends. 2 public hearings are scheduled for November 27th and 29th. The new potential closures come after the district voted to close Lincoln Middle School back in August. Scams. It's something everyone has probably fallen victim to at some point, but 2 local groups are trying to change that. The Better Business Bureau and AARP are working together to raise awareness about scams. Today, they held a scam jam for seniors. Presenters shared different fraud prevention tips and how to avoid being scammed. One organizer says it's important to talk about money because in not doing so, scammers get the upper hand.
But that plays right into the scammers' hands. They need their victims to be isolated. So the more everyone here today can talk with the people they trust about money, the more protected we're going to be together.
Hoppala says an easy way to identify a scam is the form of payment. If someone is asking you to pay in cash, gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency, it's most likely a scam. If you have fallen victim to a scam, make sure to report it to the Federal Trade Commission. Doing so helps the FTC track scams so they can help with scam investigations. We'll have more information on how to report scams to the FTC on our website, news8000.com. Quick Trip's rewards program has been fully restored, and the company is making amends with customers after this month's cybersecurity incident that knocked some systems out. To make up for the inconvenience, Quick Trip is offering rewards program members double visits for every purchase now through November 5th. Coming up on News 8 Now at noon, rude and inconsiderate airline passengers can be frustrating. Consumer Reports lands the essential guide to flying do's and don'ts.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Finati's on Main Street in La Crosse is the only place you'll find this kind of variety, including our totally scrumptious caramel apples, juicy, tart, and smothered in creamy, buttery caramel. Finati's caramel apples, yeah, they're that good.
No, I'm not leaving. It's Finati's. This is the best place ever. Practices can't wait.
My frequent heartburn had me taking antacid after antacid all day long. But with Prilosec OTC, just 1 pill a day blocks heartburn for a full 24 hours. For one-and-done heartburn relief, Prilosec OTC, 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
Honey. DayQuil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste. Because life doesn't stop for a cold. DayQuil Honey. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, honeylicious power through your day medicine.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
If you're shopping for a vehicle and wonder what website has local vehicles listed, check out FindCars.com, because FindCars.com is locally based. You'll find thousands of vehicles listed from local dealers and private sellers all over the area. Plus, it's so easy to use. Simply choose the vehicle you're looking for, and FindCars.com will show you who has what you're looking for locally and beyond. FindCars.com, local shopping made easy.
FindCars.com. Click. Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
You probably already know the importance of packing your patience before you fly, but as unpleasant as it can be, following some basic common sense rules can lessen the stress. Consumer Reports unpacks the do's and don'ts of flying etiquette that could make your next trip and everyone else's more pleasant.
Flight delays, long security checks, and jam-packed planes make flying hard enough. Add in rude, inconsiderate passengers, and it's a recipe for disaster.
They should behave the same way they did visit somebody's home.
But being courteous can mean different things to different people.
One time I did see someone giving themselves a manicure, and that was
a little too far for me.
To clear the air, Consumer Reports consulted with flight attendants and etiquette experts to come up with an essential guide of unspoken rules. To begin, middle seat passengers should have access to both armrests.
It's the only real estate they own, so let them get the consolation prize.
And what about reclining? You certainly have the right to, but before you do,
make sure you're not unduly inconveniencing the person behind you who may be tall. You can also politely ask them if it's okay if you recline.
Remember, you're sharing a confined space with others. That means don't hoard the overhead bins. Wear headphones when using devices. Avoid unpacking anything smelly like pungent food, so no tuna salad sandwiches, and definitely keep your shoes on.
Because it stinks.
And what if a person wants to switch seats? Or if someone is kicking your chair?
It's okay to ask them politely to stop. And it's also okay to say no to switching a seat, especially if there's a reason you chose it, like it's a window and you want to sleep. But be flexible if you're being asked for an even trade, like an aisle seat for your aisle seat, just one row back.
Above all,
it doesn't do any good to get upset or angry, and the more relaxed you are, the better your flight's going to be.
A good rule for many situations in the air and on the ground. This is Deirdre Michalopoulos.
If disruptions do occur, someone gets angry or aggressive, Consumer Reports says it's best not to take matters into your own hands. Instead, tell a flight attendant who's trained to handle those kind of situations. That's it for your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, let's take a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is coming up next.
Get 50% off lists during the Big Fall Home Sale at Slumberland Furniture and one of our best finance sales of the year. Pay no interest for 3 years. Get this stylish sectional for just $7.99, up to 50% off, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Looking for your next big adventure? Chippewa Valley Technical College has just the path for you. Whether you're in high school or considering a fresh start, join us at the CVTC Fall Open House Thursday, November 2nd to discover how our fast, flexible, affordable programs will get you started in a great-paying, rewarding career. Meet instructors, try hands-on demonstrations, and even apply for free at the event. Register today for a chance to win great prizes. Visit cvtc.edu/fall.
Schwebel Getz and Sieben will fight to get you a fair settlement.
When I woke up in the hospital, I knew that my next decisions were critical. And I knew right away that I wanted to use Schwebel Getz and Sieben.
They were thorough, compassionate, and just really made us feel at ease right away.
I highly recommend Schwebel Getz and Sieben to anybody that needs honest representation. They have been with us every step of the way.
Call or visit Schwebel.com today for a free consultation.
Get 50% off lists during the Big Fall Mattress Sale at Slumberland. Incredible deals like a twin mattress for just $99, or our own private brand Slumbercrest as low as $299, plus Sealy Posturepedic mattresses marked way down, only at Slumberland.
You've got a Plus service for movies, plus a few Plus services for your favorite TV shows, plus a few extra. Plus, all those pluses add up. I guess that's why there's so many. How about a Plus service that's free, plus gives you local news, plus weather, plus sports, plus a little extra? News 8000 Plus, the Plus service that's everything local. Plus, it's free. Plus, it's easy to find on any of these. Plus this.
More than 1 million children visit the emergency department for mental health disorders every year. New CDC data collected from 2018 to 2021 shows mood disorders, anxiety disorders, and behavioral and emotional disorders were the most common reasons. About 1/4 of children end up being prescribed at least one psychiatric medication. Meanwhile, older patients are just as likely to be inappropriately prescribed medication from nurse practitioners as they are from primary care physicians. A study published in the Annals on Internal Medicine looked at more than 73,000 primary care physicians and nurse practitioners. Both groups prescribed inappropriate medication 1.7% of the time, which researchers say is too high and needs to be addressed. University of Southern California researchers say school policies that keep students with COVID-19 out of the classroom for 5 days are more than sufficient. Their study found the median time a child is infectious after testing positive is just 3 days, while 18% of children are still infectious on day 5. They also found no difference between how long vaccinated and unvaccinated children remained infectious. That was your Medical Minute. Here's a look now at CityCam 8. Derek is up next with another look at our forecast.
Come and get the very best in home exteriors at the lowest price during the Fall Home Show only at the Board Store. Always your home for high quality at lower prices. We bring you superior products installed by our exceptional team of carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. Vinyl siding, seamless steel siding, soffit fascia, and gutters. Superior products, superior installation, lower prices at the Fall Home Show only at the Board Store Home Improvements. Windows, doors, siding, decks, bathroom, kitchen, flooring, pergolas, Fall Home Show, the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Ready to transform your space? Or perhaps your favorite room just needs a few updates? Let our design consultants help you discover the possibilities to update your home. We take the time to discuss your space, your needs, and your budget. Cooley Carpet will help you every step of the way, from start to finish, with design professionals and expert installation to meet all your expectations. Let our dedicated team help you achieve your dream space. Visit us at Cooley Carpet Center on Mormon Cooley Road in La Crosse.
At Humana, we believe your health care should evolve with you, and part of that evolution means choosing the right Medicare plan for you. Humana can help. With Original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits, but you'll have to pay a deductible for each. A Medicare supplement plan pays for some or all of your Original Medicare deductibles, but they may have higher monthly premiums and no prescription drug coverage. Humana Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans include medical coverage plus prescription drug coverage and coverage for dental, vision, and hearing, all wrapped up into one convenient plan. Plus, there's a cap on your out-of-pocket costs. Humana has large networks of doctors, hospitals, and specialists across 49 states. So call or go online today and get your free decision guide. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
First Warn Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Very cloudy look here behind me from CityCam 8 in downtown La Crosse, and conditions will look like they will continue to stay this way for much of the day, followed by more rain and thunderstorms becoming a good possibility here as well. 69 degrees is our temperature, south winds at around 10 miles an hour. If you're in Eau Claire, you're looking partly cloudy here. Temperatures at 59. It's raining here in some spots as well, so watch out for some slick roadways. Wind speeds, though, at least are looking calm. Let's take a look at the last 12 hours, and you can see what we dealt with here. Lots of showers and storms that moved through the Cooley region late last night, overnight, and also into early this morning. Now, I am watching another round of showers and storms just positioned to the east of the Twin Cities, and you can now see it moving into areas such as Clark County up towards the north, or Dunn County, excuse me, and then you can see it extending down south into the Red Wing area, now pushing also its way east into areas like Chippewa and also into Eau Claire County. You're looking at some showers and storms. Here's Clark County, and you can see that we're also looking at some showers and a couple rumbles of thunder that's currently moving through your area as well. The thunderstorms last night, though, into early this morning did produce some hail reports, as you can see there on your screen. Anywhere you see these dots, that is all indication of some of those hail reports. Mainly small hailstones, but I did see anywhere between around a ½ inch of hail at most here in some spots. Here's a check now on the satellite and radar, and you can see that we do have this elongated low pressure system that's producing a lot of the cloud cover, rain showers and storms to our west. And we expect more of that here to move in as we head into the day today, with scattered to isolated scattered thunderstorms becoming a possibility as we head into this afternoon, especially starting for you to the north in the Chippewa Valley. By 3 o'clock, you can see just how active it may get here. And then by this evening, another round of showers and storms that's expected to move through, some of these producing some heavy downpours at times as well. And that will continue as we head into overnight tonight. I think by tomorrow tomorrow morning around 7 o'clock. That's when a lot of this should begin to settle down. And then we're just left over with a mainly cloudy day here in store for the rest of the day tomorrow. Fast forwarding into tomorrow night, I'm watching another round of energy that's expected to move in from the west that could cause some widespread showers and storms and some heavy downpours once again as we head into your Thursday morning commute. So that's something to bear in mind here over the next couple of mornings. Now, any shower or thunderstorm that does develop, I'm not really expecting any, widespread severe weather, but there is a chance that some of those storms could produce some gusty winds, some large hail, maybe even some heavy rain, mainly between that 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. time frame, at least for today. From this day one outlook, as you can see, a lot of locations highlighted under that level 1 marginal risk concern. Here's a check now on that 8-day forecast, and we will keep those rain chances through at least Friday. And then as we head into this weekend, that's when our temperatures are going to start to tumble. You can see highs dropping into the 40s over the next several days there. So something to watch out for over the coming days. A bit of a roller coaster ride with temperatures.
It is for sure. Yeah, definitely keep those coats and umbrellas handy, right?
Definitely. And the rain gear.
Yes, let's see if I can remember that. When we come back, the Coulee Region Humane Society is halfway done with its expansion project. The plans for the new space right after this.
Complete your fall cleanup with help from Menards. Works Outdoor Power Tools have everything you need to maintain your yard. Pick up the 20-volt cordless string trimmer, edger, and leaf blower combo kit for just $109.99 after rebate. Keep your family safe during power outages with Generac standby generators. Its advanced technology automatically starts within seconds of sensing power loss. Save more than $675 on this standby generator after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face
with every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Welcome back. It's been roughly 6 months since the Coulee Region Humane Society began its expansion project. Imagine the possibilities as a $3.5 million capital campaign project to update facilities. The best part? It's almost entirely community funded. Currently, the Humane Society has raised 93% in donations. Executive Director Heather Drevold says 90% of the money has been donations from the community. The expansion will add a treatment room. Animals will be able to get veterinary care at the Humane Society. Most importantly, the shelter will have additional space.
We're really hopeful that with the more cat space that we have, that we'll be able to house more of them, although it's always best for them to get adopted as quickly as possible.
She says the shelter has been operating at full capacity for several months, and she says the project, which has been 10 years in the making, would not have been possible without the generosity of the Coulee Region community. The expansion is expected to be finished by next spring. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Is it time for new carpet in your home or business? Then it's time to visit Carpets to Go. As Wisconsin's premier flooring sales, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. There's a lot to consider when choosing the best carpet for you. With a tremendous selection and expert advice, you won't go wrong. Tile flooring adds beauty and style to any area. It's low maintenance and resistant to scratches and stains. With free estimates and design, financing, and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets to Go at their convenient location in Onalaska.
It's nothing.
Sounds like something.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol coats and soothes for fast relief when you need it most.
Sometimes Jonah wrestles with falling asleep, so he takes ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, for a better night's sleep. So now, he wakes up feeling like himself, the reigning family room middleweight champion. Better days start with ZzzQuil nights.
The Dream Crew is here! Magic's gonna happen. Yes! We're all learning about things that are meaningful and important, as well as silly and fun. Don't make me laugh, I'll pee! It's always fun to see a transformation. So incredible. Whoa. Top tips for how to rehab a closet. I've never seen that before. Me either. All one big happy family.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
News 8, your home for Super Bowl 58. Rob Schiff, News 8 Now Sports.
Final check now on your 8-day forecast. We're going to keep the rain chances in place through Friday, but notice how our temperatures are also going down from the 70s today down to the 60s starting tomorrow, and then we're in the 50s on Friday. We'll see a break in the rain chances on Saturday, followed by another chance of rain on Sunday. But look at those high temperatures this weekend into the 40s, and then we drop even colder than that into the low 40s as we head into Monday and Tuesday of next week. Now, our low temperatures are also going to respond to those cooler air moving in. That's going to drop our low temperatures into the 20s and 30s as we head into this weekend and next week as well. So get ready. A bit of a chill is on the way. So pack not only the rain gear, but also I think you'll need some of the fall and winter clothes too.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe a warm costume too for those trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thanks so much for watching today at noon. We'll see you back here tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Have a great day.